I also remember my first ever altercation with a friendly madman. Right. It was about midnight. I was standing at a bus stop, waiting on a bus. That's the way I play the game, right? That's how I roll. At the bus stop, waiting on a bus, two people sat beside me. They were doing something similar, and everybody was having a good time. Sounds a bit far-fetched, but it's based on a true story. So everyone's there getting their bus stop on when a friendly madman showed up. A guy, he was across the road, and he shouted, "Hoi, you! Hoi, you! Aye, you!" Now when you're at a bus stop at midnight and somebody instigates a conversation with "Hoi, you! Hoi, you! Aye, you!" you kinda shite yourself. And you try and keep your head down, right? And then the guy shouts, "Hoi, fat boy, fatty." And well, I'm standing there and I'm looking at the two people. I'm trying to figure out their BMI. And because one of us is about to become a statistic, right? But beside me were just these two big, skinny pensioner types. Cool, this one must be for me. And the guy said, "Fat boy, give me £1 or you're getting stabbed." I thought, £1? That was quite reasonable. Panic over. I mean, I've never been stabbed, right, but I can imagine it'd be somewhat inconvenient. Maybe even put a dampener on your evening, right? You'd be covered in blood, you'd need to go to a hospital to get stitches, you'd be physically and emotionally traumatised. And here, we've got a gentleman offering me the chance to bypass such a horrendous ordeal in this current financial climate for a mere £1. Now I'm a sucker for a bargain, so. In Edinburgh you're talking at least a £5, aren't you?
You see the dog on Oprah? With the 2 legs? You see this thing? Yeah, Faith the dog. Born with 2 hind legs. That's it, no front legs. Right? Now, what the mother of the dog is supposed to do on instinct is supposed to kill it. So the dog ain't gonna go nowhere with 2 legs. That's what they said on Oprah, believe me. Supposed to kill it. No, now you add humans to the equation. Oh, we're gonna save it. Save it? For the first 2 weeks, the dog's walking around like this, eh? I'm looking at this, I'm like, what are they doing? So they got the owner like, what we did is we dangled peanut butter in front of its head. So it would have to use the so the dog one day just pops up. It's walking around like a human being. I'm like, what is it? And Oprah's like, please welcome Faith. And it comes out of the bag like, and the crowd's like looking at the dog like you're looking at me like, should we laugh? Should we? What is it? They actually have B-roll of this dog walking across a pedestrian crosswalk. You imagine pulling up to the stop sign and seeing this? table scraps at the dinner table, right? Imagine being a guest in that house for dinner, not knowing they have a dog. And they're like, Faith, come get your meal. Oh my God, what is it? What is it, a kangaroo? What are you doing? Oh, it's okay.
Losing a lot of gangster niggas. We lost one of the biggest gangsters in the whole world just recently. Goddamn Crocodile Hunter is gone, children. He's gone. Fuck y'all, that motherfucker was the shit. Crocodile Hunter was the shit. He wasn't scared of shit. If you think he ain't gangster, go to your neighbor house and jump on their Rottweilers and see how that work out for you. That white boy was the shit, because he wasn't mean or nasty or nothing. He was friendly and informational. Motherfucker be hunting crocodiles. Oh, that's a beauty right there, mate. All right, I've got her in my sights now. Wait for it, wait for it, wait. She tried to do the bloody death roll on me. Did you see her try to roll? Fuck, you gonna kill that motherfucker. And just to show you how haters be on you, this motherfucker didn't even get killed by a crocodile. He got killed by a punk bitch ass stingray. Ain't that some shit? He wasn't even a stingray hunter. You know, Crocodile was talking shit the next day. Just I knew something bad was gonna happen to him, nigga. I knew it. Nah, he wrestled my uncle down on national TV, nigga. Made a belt and some shoes out of him.
I saw this story down in Orange County, right? Down in Orange County, California, this guy gave helicopter tours for 30 years. 30 years without incident. Hands the business off to his son. The American dream. I built it up for 30 years. Here you go, son. Make the family and the family name proud. All right, Dad, I love you. Right? This poor kid, 5 days in. He's supposed to give a tour to a couple. Only the dude shows up. The kid thought it was weird, but he's like, I need the money. I got to give him a tour, right? So he takes this guy up. 10 minutes into the tour, the dude fucking jumped out. Yeah. 5 days in. 5 days in from the balloons and the cake. We love you, son. Keep the family tree going. The tradition alive. 5 fucking days later, this kid, he probably barely had the speech down. Just sitting there flying the helicopter. All right, if you look out the left side of the aircraft, that's Orange County. There's over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. 27 miles of beaches. Was established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't open the door. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, no, don't! No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, what the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck! Air traffic control. I don't know who's on this frequency, but you really need some kind of fucking helicopter. 5 days in. So I read further into the story. Turns out the guy who jumped out, he was 61 years old, terminally ill. He was in pain every day. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and he had had enough. At that point, that guy immediately became a hero in my world, right? You know what I love about him? Not only did he make the decision, he didn't go out like some pussy, right? Handful of pills, watching a romantic comedy, wrapped in an Afghan that Nana made. Fuck that. This guy went out like a man. Take me up in a chopper. I'm looking at the land I love, and then I'm jumping out like a superhero. I loved it. Yeah. This guy should have been wearing a fucking cape. I can't imagine how elated he must have been on that helicopter ride up after finally, just taking back control of his life. Like, fuck you, disease. I decide. Ripping tubes out, gets a burger, shotguns a beer. Take me up in the chop. He probably had his fucking foot on the dashboard. He's not even listening to this guy giving the tour, right? Over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. Established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't try to open the door. No! Don't! Incredible.
I done had everybody on the show. Anybody that's anybody done been on this show right here. One time, I had on the show special guest Michael Clark Duncan. Y'all know Michael Clark? Big dog Michael Clark Duncan played in the Green Mile. All right, I had Mike on the show one morning, and I didn't know him that well. We had just met a couple of times, so we was cool, but we wasn't really that cool. I didn't know him that well. He had just got an Oscar nomination and an Oscar for his role in Green Mile, playing John Coffey. So I had him on the show, and he was you know, big dude. Just I'm sitting there interviewing him. I said, so Michael, congratulations on your success with the Green Mile and the Oscar and everything. Tell us, what's next for Michael Clark Duncan? He said, well, if you really want to know, I'm planning on doing a remake of the classic movie, Planet of the Apes. Now, you seen Michael. Now I'm looking at Michael, and I'm thinking to myself, Michael know good and hell well, he ain't got no business playing no monkey in no damn movie. This ain't gonna be good for nobody involved. So I didn't know what to do, because I was so put back. I'm gonna say, why is his big ass gonna play a monkey in a damn movie? So I just said, listen, we'll be right back with Mo, with Steve Harvey show, right after this. So I go over to the telephones and I start taking calls, because I don't even want to talk to him, because I'm so through with this here decision. So I'm picking up the phone. Now here all the callers calling in. Steve, you need to say something to Michael. You know this ain't right. He ain't got no business playing no monkey in no movie. Click. Next caller, Steve. You got to talk to Michael. He play a monkey in the movie, this is gonna set us back 200 years. Click. Steve, you represent black people. You need to say something to Michael. I said, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. This is everybody calling in here. That's easy for you to say. Your ass on the phone. You ain't in here with this big black bastard. I go over here and say something crazy, this big black ass, he get me in a headlock and start squeezing. Now my little asshole just shoot out across the room. Now my little butthole is over there on the floor quivering. Got steam coming up off of it. That's my butthole. So I hang the phone up. we come back off commercial break. Now, I don't know what it is about me, but I just got to say whatever I'm feeling. I just can't help it. I'm from the projects. I don't know how to be quiet. I got something on my mind, Steve Harvey gonna say it. So I came back and I just couldn't help it. I said, we're back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Special guest, Michael Clark Duncan. So tell us, Mike, since you're gonna be doing a remake of the classic movie Planet of the Apes, how much they paying you to be a monkey in the movie? Michael said, well, I don't normally do this, but since it's you, dog, I'm gonna make about 10 million. I'm thinking to myself, for $4 million, I'll be the best damn monkey you ever saw. I'll be such a good ass monkey, black people be ashamed of me. Look at that big lip son of a bitch. You know you ain't got to act that good a damn monkey. Oh, I come to work with a bunch of bananas in my hand, be swinging on cables. Be eating banana pudding. I wouldn't even answer to my own name no more. Hey, Steve. Steve Harvey. Damn it, I said it's Cheeto. $10 million. I'll paint my whole ass pink. me mad. Woo, 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 woo.